already drained the oil out. You have that plug right there. It's a 17 millimeter, and you can see where the oil's dripping from right there. Just undo that, let it all drain out. Ideally when the oil is warm, and you're gonna wanna hold the bike level. So you're gonna wanna hold it right here to let that last bit drain out till it all gets there, and then you can put it back down. The next step, you gotta take the oil filter cover off right here. These are 8 millimeter, there's 3 of them. So take those off. You got a spring right here on the inside. You got an O-ring right here that's gonna get replaced. The spring stays, the O-ring gets replaced. Now I'll just get your old oil filter out of there. And you can see there's some oil still in there. So I'm just gonna level out the bike and let that drain out a little bit. Again, remember to take this old O-ring out and stick a new one in there. You're supposed to be sticking a new O-ring right here on the inside of this filter housing right here. It did not have one when I just pulled it off. So make sure to stick one on there. And as always, whenever you put a new O-ring on, make sure to put some oil around it before you slide it on. Slide that on. All right. You take your new oil filter, put the open end in just like that, and then just put everything back in reverse order. Make sure that spring sits right there on the oil filter, right in the middle. Put your bolts back in, and then from here you just tighten your 3 bolts back up, and you fill right here on the engine fill. And notice that these engines don't have a dipstick. You can read it down here, but the bike's got to be level. So it's 2.3 liters, probably between 1 and 2 quarts. But best practice is, I don't know, convert that, but then hold the bike level as you're filling it up, and you'll see the fluid mark right down here. Once it's right in the middle, it means you're good to go. That's all there is to it. The Clymer manual recommends doing it every 600 miles or 2 months, which is a lot. So keep some of these kits on hand and you can do it pretty quick. Alright, so correction on the oil amount here, 2.3 liters is actually 2.5 quarts if you're doing the filter change. It's like 2.4 if you're not doing a filter. But expect 2.5 quarts to go in here, but again, keep an eye on that level, that sight glass right there to know when it's actually full, when it's good.